Hello friends, the following video is a sample from my Patreon channel. I talk about Patreon a lot on this channel because it's so important to me that you learn the things that I can teach you through Patreon. So this is just a little sample. They're not very long. It's $5 a month. You get 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday. It applies to both at-home homemakers and payroll homemakers. And this is where you can decide if you want to be mentored by me. So if you decide you want to be mentored and you're in the Patreon channel, you've paid your $5, go look at the tiers and see what you need. All right, that's it. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy. Hello, my dear patrons. Today's inspiration is little things make a big impact. And that means that, and I've told you before, that when you make a small change, it changes the trajectory of your life. So if you're just moving something a little to the right or a little to the left when you're aiming at something, like if you're shooting a bow and arrow and you aimed a little to the left or a little to the right, by the time it hits the target, it's way over one way or another. And that is what we're doing when we do little things in our life. If you want to get off of stuck, then you need to move to the right or you need to move to the left of stuck. Then you need to make little changes, little changes. So I always encourage you to start with your routines. We're going to talk about our routines today. Now, the details of the routines are not in these videos, in these daily videos I've started doing, but I have loads of videos on YouTube and on Patreon that talk about the absolute plan, the routine. But by doing just the routines, you're going to change things a whole lot. And once you get good at that, then you can add the next thing, which would be your basic weekly plan. And then the next thing, which would be your zones. But these things happen little baby steps because little things can change the outcome. Okay? So remember that when you're doing things and you think, oh, this 15 minutes of zone cleaning isn't going to do anything. Yes, it is. It's taking you off stuck and it's moving the trajectory of your life this way or that. Okay. Now, today is Monday. It is Weekly Home Blessing Hour, and we are in Zone 2, the kitchen. So I'm making this video for you last week. So I'm on vacation this week, but I'll see you next week. But still, you have to do things when you're home. Now, I'm not because I'm on vacation, but you're not on vacation. Or if you are, then just do your routines. If you're home or if you're away, do what routines you can. But if you're home, you need to stick to your plan. Use your discipline and get going, okay? So here we go. We're going to get up this morning 30 minutes before the family. We're going to do our morning routine. We're going to follow that with laundry if we need to start it, and paper if we have a little bit of 1 inch of paper to go through this morning. You are going to wake up your family, if you have one, and put them through their morning routine, your little children, and feed them breakfast and clean up the kitchen. And then we're going to deliver children to school if we need to. If you need to go to work, we're going to go to work. Some of you work at home, but you still are full-time employees. So you're leaving your children out of this picture because you can't have children and work a full-time job at the same time. So, you know, you're taking them somewhere or your husband's watching them or whatever, but we're going to work, and that's the end of your day for now. Now, before you go, you have to do a clutter stop. It's real important that we do a clutter stop in the morning, okay? And then deliver the children to wherever they need to be delivered, go to work if you're driving there or walking into the basement, doesn't matter. And now we will see you at dinner time. At-home homemakers, you've done the same exact thing, including the morning routine, the laundry, the paper, and taking children to school. And you've cleaned up after breakfast and gotten your children through it. Okay, and a clutter stop. So now we're going to do our 15 minutes of zone work. 15 minutes in the kitchen. So hopefully last week when you did your planning, you picked out 4 things to do in the kitchen this week that take 15 minutes or less. I don't want you to worry about the current state of the kitchen. I want you to look at the hidden parts. So open your cabinets, open your drawers, open under your sink. Those are the hidden parts of your kitchen. Those things need to be decluttered before you declutter everything that's out because you have to make room for it, okay? All right, so there's 4 things you need to write down. Each thing takes 15 minutes. Today is day 1, 15 minutes in the kitchen. When you're done, complete the process by throw away, give away, and put away. And now we're going to homeschool if that's what you have to do, or whatever else it is that you want to do, but you're done with the house for a while. Now we have a hard stop at lunchtime, so you're going to stop and make lunch, eat lunch, clean up after lunch, do a clutter stop. If you have little ones, put them down for a nap. Now we are also in weekly home blessing hour. So I haven't said that you have to do that in the morning or in the afternoon, but if you have little ones, it might be good to put them down and then do your weekly home blessing hour. If you have bigger ones who can help you, then you can all do it together. If you're homeschooling, you can stop and do this weekly home blessing hour together first. If you have children who can help you, then you can do it in 30 minutes. So get your weekly home blessing hour done, either then or later in the afternoon. Now we have, as I said, a clutter stop at lunchtime. Then we have a hard stop for making dinner. We're bringing in our payroll. They're going to make dinner too, but first thing payroll has to do is their second clutter stop. So get that done with the help of your family. If there hasn't been anybody in the house and you clutter stop this morning, you're really going to have a nil exercise. There's not really much to do. Look around and make sure there's nothing out of place, and then start making your dinner. So you're going to make dinner, serve dinner, clean up after dinner with the help of your family. Then at-home moms and payroll moms, we're going to go get ourselves ready for the evening. So you're going to go ahead and take your shower, wash your face, moisturize your skin, put on your pajamas, lay out your clothes for tomorrow, and put your clothes away today. If your clothes are still clean, they smell clean, they don't have any spots on them, then you can hang them back in the closet or fold them and put them away. I encourage you to hang most of your clothes. And that's because they can air out and you can see them, and they're easier to do than folding up a bunch of things. All right, so after that, then we're going to, if you have little ones, you're going to put them through their before bed routine, and you're going to do a clutter stop. And then once they're in their bed, then you can come out and enjoy the rest of your evening, including spending time with your husband, your older teenagers, or talking on the phone to your friends if you're single, or just spending time with your pet. Whatever it is you want to do, it's your personal time until about 9:30 when you go in the kitchen and make sure the dishes are done for the evening. They're either in the dishwasher or they're in the dish rack. And if they're in the dishwasher, there's soap in it, and you turn it on. You're going to make sure you put out a new towel, take your old one and dry the sink out, make it look shiny, go put that in the laundry, and then go in the bathroom and brush and floss and get in bed. Now, if you're payroll, at some point you need to do your third clutter stop. I would encourage you to do that before your big kids go to bed. If you have little kids, then you can do that after you put them to bed. You can just clean it up really quick, okay? Little ones. All right, that's it. I hope that you have a wonderful week this week. I hope that you remember that you are beautiful, that prayer changes things, and, well, I actually said it already. You are beautiful, so be beautiful. It's worth saying twice.